Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for a new video. Today we'll be taking a look at the new Daredevil toy that I just got in the mail. So without further ado, let's dive on in. Alright, so this just came in the mail this morning before work. So I've been waiting all day to open them on up and take a look. Looks like the box got a little smushed in the mail, so hopefully it looks okay on the inside. We shall soon see though. So I got him for about 20 bucks on eBay. He doesn't have the original box or anything. Part of the reason he's so cheap. And he is from the Ben Affleck Daredevil film back in the early 2000s, which I personally was a huge fan of. I know a lot of people hate it. I'm not a die-hard Daredevil fan by any means. I've never seen any of the comics, or I've never read any of the comics rather, unfortunately. Not yet anyways. At this point, when I was a fan of this movie, my only prior experience to him was from this movie, exclusively. So I really enjoyed the movie. I thought Ben Affleck was really cool and really badass, and I even cosplayed as him for Halloween a couple times. I pieced together my own suit and stuff, and which maybe I'll put a picture up too. It looked god awful, but I thought it was really cool at the time. Anyways, back down to the figure. Like I said, he doesn't have the original box at all. He's just wrapped him in some bubble wrap, and I think he had a little bit of damage on the helmet, or on the mask rather, as it was depicted in the listing. But it doesn't look like they did an awful job wrapping him. Not a great job, but not awful. Bubble wrap. And then looks like a grocery bag. Yep, that's from Aldi. that's nice. It doesn't have a stand or anything, but it said it was supposed to have all his accessories and stuff. So let's take a look here. Wow, they literally just threw him in this bag. Okay, well, here he is. He actually looks better in some ways than I anticipated. I thought in the pictures that his helmet didn't match his coat like at all. I thought it was like a huge color difference. So I'm actually really happy that that it does match as well as it does. Now his skin tone, at least in this lighting, I don't know how well it's going to translate in the video, but it looks kind of orangish. But I mean, for $20, I mean, I'm very happy with this figure. He's got his staff. Okay, now and he's got one set of nunchucks. I thought he came with two. That's interesting. There were two listings online. They're both selling for roughly $20 out of box. One had the scuffing, which I thought had both sets of nunchucks, a shorter one and a slightly longer set. This one had the scuffing on it, and then the other ones, there were other listings going for about $60, I believe, with shipping complete in box, and I couldn't really justify about $50 for a box that really wasn't that cool. You can see on unboxings in other videos, probably, or at least images of the box. It's just kind of mostly clear with a little bit of artwork from the Daredevil movie. But let's take another look down at the figure itself. So there he is. As you can see, he's dressed head to toe in his red leather, which is looking really nice. I'm not seeing any damage to the figure. He's got a really generous pivot joint in his right arm there. It almost, man, that's almost makes me wonder if it's broken. Yikes. I don't think it is though. I think it's just, I don't know. That's weird. Because his other arm isn't like that. Let's see what we're looking at here. Is that normal? I guess so. Man, he doesn't have like any shoulders. It's just those arms in that body. That's so weird. And he's very orange. His body is very orange. So let's go ahead and zip him back up. Still looks very cool. He's very poseable. I think his hand gloves might be able to come off. He's got the DD on his jacket. The details to the jacket, I mean, it looks really close to what they had in the movie, which was nice. He's got his belt. Obviously the holster for his nunchucks, which we'll take out and look here. Ugh. Yeah, since then as most of you have probably seen the new Daredevil Netflix movie, or Netflix show. That's really, really great, and there's an awesome Daredevil figure based on that that is absolutely gorgeous. I would love to get my hands on that in the future. It is arguably much better than this movie in some ways, but I still love this movie, no matter what the other people might say. There's the nunchucks. It's got some detail on the ends there. It's got the little devils on the handles there. I don't see a devil on this side. Maybe it only had it on one side. It's got the matching crimson red hue to it. I think this is the shorter of the two nunchucks that were supposed to come with this figure. They fit nicely in that holster, as you saw a second ago. He's got nice boots, a lot of nice molded detail on those. A lot of great detail just in the pants and the jacket. They could have easily just slapped kind of a generic leathery jacket and pants on there, painted it red and called it good. But they went the extra mile and got a fair amount of stitching in there. So I do appreciate that. Even in the knee areas and stuff, there's a lot going on, and right in through here there's a little bit of extra texture in there that was probably in the Ben Affleck movie. Same with on the back and so on. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'd say this was $20 well spent. And even though that the head and the helmet on the head is not leathery at all, it's just all plastic, it works well with the rest of it. Maybe if this was a slightly higher quality of figure, this would be out of material as well, but all things considered, I'm very happy with it, and I can definitely see the resemblance of Ben Affleck in the bottom of the face here, so that's cool. That's cool. It's not just some stock face that they slapped on there. I can see it in the kind of the lips area. So yeah, all in all, for $20, I'm not disappointed with the figure. Whoops. My only concern is what happened to his other nunchuck. I thought that was in the listing, but maybe I was mistaken. There's his other staff. It's a little bit warped, but that's bound to happen with age and shipping. But yeah, it's got little devils on there, and then a little bit of crimson and silver to finish it off. This is more of the Matt Murdock staff, when he would use this as Matt Murdock, and then it would obviously collapse and also transition or transform into the nunchuck. He would use it as Daredevil. Other than that, that's about all I gotta say with Daredevil. He was, like I said, he was about $20 used on eBay. If you're a Marvel fan of any sorts, or Daredevil, Ben Affleck, what have you, I'd recommend picking them up. Well, online, you will see that there are Ben Affleck heads that you can buy separately as Bruce Wayne. But I've been thinking about maybe getting one and seeing what it would look like on this particular figure. At the time of me purchasing this one, somebody else had actually done that already, and I think they were charging upward of $150 for an out-of-box figure, just like this one, with the Bruce Wayne head on top. And it didn't look bad, but I thought the price point was a little pricey for something that I could do for just a fraction of that, because the heads, the Bruce Wayne heads as Ben Affleck were going for about $30-40, give or take, which is honestly more than I paid for this figure, which is kind of funny. But anyways, yeah, I might get one of those, even though he looks a little bit older than he did in this movie. One might argue that he's a slightly aged Daredevil, or so on. But if I do decide to do that, I'll keep you guys posted, and maybe I'll get a stand for him too. So yeah, there's Daredevil, Ben Affleck, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.